William will never let his brother live next door to him. Expert, Harry's happy version. Information about the Montecito Duke's desire to find a place to live somewhere in London is gaining clarity. Buying his own home would be a luxury for a couple whose careers are not encouragingly successful. However, insiders claim that Harry expects to at least get a lease on one of the royal residences, or better yet, an apartment in one of the castles or palaces. This is not so much due to the need for luxury, but rather a desire to live under state protection. All castles are guarded by police. This was revealed by royal expert Matt Wilkinson on Talks. However, the columnist believes that Harry has virtually no chance of renting the monarch's property, as William would be against it. The heir to the throne doesn't want his brother to live or appear anywhere near his wife and children, indicating an intransigence between the two. As for the king, it seems that he is also not keen to help his son with the housing issue in any way, but instead is further complicating the situation. Harry has to apply. All right, it's a really strange situation. His father is the king. They have all these properties, all these empty castles, and he has to apply 30 days in advance to ask if he can stay in the royal property. Matt Wilkinson said, "It's important for Harry because he's obsessed with security, and all these court cases are about security." The expert added that William will not even allow Harry to rent a place at Kensington Palace, although such an offer from Montecito has been made. This is because Kate or the children may visit there as well as other royal households, and the Prince of Wales doesn't want them to be able to bump into Uncle Harry. So I think it's true that he would like to rent somewhere in Kensington Palace, or maybe St. James's Palace, because they do have rooms there. But the problem with Kensington Palace is that William is there a lot, said Matt Wilkinson. He had an argument with his brother when they lived next door at Kensington Palace. But William's staff there, William, Kate and the kids often drop by there. So it's going to be tricky. If he had permission to rent, it would probably be on the condition that they have to keep the brothers separate. William spends a lot of time in Windsor. That said, Harry does seem like someone who is eager to change the stuffy atmosphere of Montecito for a more lively locale. Observers have noticed that if the prince appears at any events without Meghan, he looks very different. This is due to the fact that alone Harry goes where he is interested, not where his spouse drags him. For example, yesterday's visit of the prince to the U.S. Grand Prix, where he met and interacted with the Mercedes team. The Sussex man was once again the same old Harry that the public adored. Sign language expert Judy James told the Mirror newspaper, "It's like a cool, seductive, and very happy version of Harry is back here again, on a solo trip after a romantic vacation with his wife. Harry here radiates good cheer. He keeps his head held high with a smug smile and with joy on his face he raises his hand to greet fans." This version of Harry is very much like the old version, despite all the pressures and stresses of his family and the haggard expression he often wears. So, the old happy version of Harry we see in those moments when the prince is free from the formidable all-seeing eye of his wife. Perhaps that's why he's pushing for a royal apartment, knowing that Meghan won't go there. At least he would have the opportunity to see old friends, or at least make up with some of them, and to be himself from time to time.